Good evening. Where am I? Oh, you can actually see me. It's crazy. If you hear any weird snorting, that's my dog. It's not my dog. But I'm gonna play some old stuff. Old stuff like Air Obscura. The game is retro, right? It's been week old. Pretty much ancient video game terms. We should play Until Dawn. I only stopped playing this game the other day because I had to go to bed. I was actually enjoying it. Even thought about going to see the movie earlier today, yesterday at this point. Set my chat for myself. Wait. I could play where's the game at? SNK versus Capcom. Game is so good. What are the achievements? Yikes. Meet a goddess. Game is so good. This game is so it's fantastic. I think I'm gonna drop my monitors down today. Super high up. They're high up because I was thinking like, alright, well if I lean back then I've got more space to see, but it's weird because like when I have the webcam, if I have the webcam mounted to this instead of the tripod, it's like it's way up here. So it's always looking down at me. And I don't want you looking down at me. We are on the same level. Very confused. I thought the game was... The game didn't start. What is it? Here. What is happening? Why is this game like this? This game is doing a weird thing where it's like... Whatever. Everyone control it. It's this theme control, but it's not it should work. Let's go on, let's see what happens. Here I come. Come on. I don't know what's making that happen. Let's click the pad, make sure this is good. Where's the D-pad? Nothing's going on there. Screen's good. Victories, talent, effort, squat. Sorry, I kept you. Good, not Ryu. In this game, she unfortunately looks like female Ryu, like 100%. We're not doing this. Fully quit the game. Hello to Sonic Adventure 2 yet? Let's make sure this works. Got so many games I need to just make sure they're functional before I get into anything. Damn dog. This dog is in the room barking at me for no reason. Alright, just a second. Room and watch him go barking. Oh wait, let me fix this. 800 by 559 hertz. Are you crazy? My computer's not strong enough to play that. Shit. This is the worst part of this. Like, using this thing. Alright, let's see if I can. Over here. Alright, let me go let the dog in my uncle's room. Be right back.
Let's do this!
Let me show you my real power.
beat you!
Do you think you can beat me? One guard tail, I'll fit. One guard tail, no match. One guard tail.
Machine of Zeus tyranny! Sonic!
I am one with the Master Emerald.
I won't lose to the likes of you. File select.
Let me tell you how much I hate this game. This game's fun. I like. The funny thing is that most people like Sonic Adventure 2 way more than one. I don't like Sonic Adventure 2. I remember this game came out. This game has the whole like good versus evil or light versus dark team. So people complain about Sonic Adventure 1's hub world and that it's like unnecessary. So what they did instead is instead of having a hub world, you choose a team and you go through levels, which is fine. But I preferred in Sonic Adventure 1 where like each of the levels was a thing. Whereas in Sonic Adventure 2, it's like each character has their own playstyle and then they play that way. So like Tails and Robotnikon, the two campaigns, they are in like giant mechs, and I hate that. When you play as when you play as Knuckles or is it Rouge? I believe it's Rouge. When you play as either one of them, you are doing a scavenger hunt where you're looking for like crystals. The only campaigns I want to play as is Sonic or Shadow as a result. But this has this great song, and I love the song. I will give it that.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog 4. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't copy that. Over.
He's taking out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong? Come in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
Alrighty. Yeah, boy. All right. It's 2025. It's actually May 2025. I should be specific. So the tariffs are in effect. Before the tariffs were in effect, anytime any of these the channels that show off emulation handhelds would show off a game, when they came to the Dreamcast, they would always show this part off, which is funny because in my head, I feel like this is like one of the harder to run games. Not the hardest. I would imagine maybe something like Phantasy Star would be a bit harder to run. But it was more so to make sure the game ran at 60 frames per second. So this is like a standard. Even when people show off cell phone emulators, they always go with this game and this level right here, which is this game's Green Hill Zone. This is easily, to me, like this is the part that you remember the most from this game. Follow my rainbow. I know some people are really good at this. Even back when the game came out, I couldn't do this shit. I think it's cool. I think it's a super cool looking section. I was into extreme sports games. But like, man, consistently doing anything here is like impossible. And then, oh no, yo, they replaced the logos. This was a Soaps logo before in the original game. SonicTeam.com. Funny. No, I'm not. No. All right, so as everybody knows, Sonic and Sonic Adventure 2. Okay. So you got the same stuff. You got running, you got jumping, obviously. You got spin dash. You have this thing here, which is like, they call it a somersault, and it drives me crazy. It's like, instead of doing a full spin dash, you do this to slide under things. You have the homing attack, which is what you use to target enemies. But they added in this. Oh, I'm trying to do it and I can't do it. So you can grind. And the reason you could grind, because this game came out at a very specific time, there were these I'm so old. There were these shoes. They were called soaps. And soaps were shoes that were designed for grinding. Then that's why you end up with sections like this. It's really funny that they removed the ads for it, because like that is all over this game. Damn. That game I have, what is the game? Is it Spark 3, the Electric Jester, is based on Sonic. Spark, the first two games are based on Sonic for sure. This game in particular is based on Sonic Adventure.
Thank you for holding me, but you were kind of rough. There are 3 chow containers per stage. You should open all 3 containers to find out what's inside.
Anyway, the biggest thing that they added, because this is my problem with Sonic 3, honestly. I don't like homing attacks. I feel like homing attacks, to me, are like admission that you're like, oh, you know what, our mechanics don't necessarily work how we want them to. So as a result, if you're running too fast and you see an enemy and you want to lock onto them, the best thing for you to do is to double tap the button so you lock on. I feel like that's questionable design at best. Emerald not work? What does that mean?
The chow key is in this container. If you keep it, you can go to the chow garden when you finish the stage.
As I'm playing this, I think what I really wish would happen, part of me wishes that they would have had, geez, what the hell is this view? Okay, we'll just go here. Oh, I can't even think straight. Whatever, we're good. We'll just keep going. Here we go. Never bothered to do this. I didn't even know that was a thing I could do. Worth a job.
Looks like some old ruins.
Damn it. Wonder if I can. There's no stop. A lot of games they have a thing called the drop dash now, where you like drop down and you start spinning. I'm over here trying to use the right stick like it's a thing. Oh, it is. It is a thing in this game. All right, cool. It's clearly not a good thing though, because yo, I'll take that L. It's fine.
Here we go.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Over. I don't know what that was. I have no clue how I did that right there. Alright. What? Friday? It's not Friday, so he's not in love. Man, he's in a song called, oh, what's it called? How to Not Drown by Churches. That song is great. But every time I see him in that video, I'm like, yo, this dude is like 50 and trying to be a goth, and I love it. I'm 100% here for it. You can do it anytime he wants to, it's fine. Robert Smith. Get out of town. That man's not real. Yes. That tracks. Oh, man.
Barely made it.
Yo, oh man, that's wild. The more I think about it, like 2025, you're telling me in 2025, Robert Smith shows up to a comic shop and is like, I want to apply. How do I work here? Man, does that count as hard times, or does that mean that the shop is awesome? Oh, okay. But the thing is, like, it's very believable. Like, even if you said it's a guy that looked just like him, it's very believable. Like, yeah, I could see Robert Smith doing that. Why wouldn't he? What else does he have going on? What's he gonna be doing? I have the baby. This is the beautiful boy. Or girl. I will love this baby forever. I'll delete this game off of the system. But Robert Smith, you're telling me that, like, the lead singer for The Cure is like, you know what? I don't want to be in a band anymore. I have more important things to do. Let me go work in a comic shop. Like, yo, what? Oh, man. Oh. I don't feel like he's the kind of guy that needs... You know who has a part-time gig? Speaking of part-time gigs, is it Billy Corbin, the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins? He's his part-time gig. Man, his part-time gig is that he owns a wrestling company. This is very hard for me to say that with a straight face because that's wild. He owns the NWA. I don't know if he still does, but like, man, that's a part-time gig right there. I don't want to bring my chow. I don't want to engage with... If I can't do this via VMU, I don't want to do this at all. Sucks so much. Stupid fucking baby. Come on, you dumb fucking baby. I'm an egg. You stupid baby. No, he owns It's the NWA. The NWA is the thing that was around before WCW existed.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show
That's
up,
what I've
man.
heard too. People are like, man, Billy Corbin sucks. And I'm like, Billy Corbin? Whatever, isn't Corgan? Is it Corgan? I don't know. Whatever his name is. I'm thinking of Baron Corbin. Like, there's some celebrities that people have an opinion on where I'm like, why? Why would you waste your time? It's like if somebody was like, oh man, you know, the lead singer for like, shoot, I'm trying to think of like a forgettable band. The lead singer, no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say the lead singer for Mudvayne is a huge jerk. It's like, it's 2025. Who cares? Who cares? That guy could be the worst person ever. It's 2025, let it go. No. The guy from Creed, he's different. You should look him up. He's a huge conspiracy theory guy. Him, man. I can imagine a universe where people are easily getting him and what's his name mixed up. The guy from Pearl Jam. Just dudes that cannot articulate words. We're home to a whole pond under the sunlight. So one of my favorite critiques that I heard from the Super Bowl is that there were, pardon me, I am black. There were some white people that were complaining that they don't understand a word that Kendrick Lamar was saying. And like people were like, other white people were like, so you're telling me that you understand what what's his name from Pearl Jam is saying, and that's okay, and Stone Temple Pilots, but you are offended by Kendrick Lamar. It's such a good point. Yeah, no, it's just, that's slightly racist. I'm sorry. King Jeremy again. Jeremy spoken last day. Man, this is such a strange period. Like that weird, like not Nirvana grunge scene is like, I don't know. Stone Temple Pilots is alright. But Pearl Jam. Look, I love Yellow Lead better. That's a bad name for a song.
It all starts with
It's 90s, it's 90s Seattle white man dialect. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, the north, yes. Oh, where are you from? You have a very specific way of speaking. I'm from the northern mountains of Vermont. I'm thankful you can notice.
Where you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos
He
control.
called him a fake hedgehog. Damn, what an insult.
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate
The
light.
whitest state. No, Vermont's pretty good. Like, Vermont is known for probably having...
What is
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I even thought of the state. It was like, Vermont is known, it's notorious for having white people. Out of, if it wasn't like, no, I mean, Connecticut's got WWE, so they're, black people have to travel to there. Maybe Alaska.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
Look at her boobs.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers.
I
that
hate
neutralize
this.
The energy of the Chaos
The best thing that
Emerald.
comes out of this is that pumpkin song.
What the?
What? Thief?
Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What was Look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen.
How do I fix my volume on my phone?
And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Into it once I get back to the base.
Why is my notification volume all the way down, but it's not on vibrate? Interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Don't know what the hell that was.
Batgirl.
The worst part of the game. So the problem with this part of the game is that you're doing like a, is it like hot or cold? The music is alright. So now I'm yellow, now I'm green. I need to be red. Like, if somebody told me, like, oh man, what game are you playing? I'm playing Sonic. Why are you flying around searching for crystals? Well, because I'm an echidna. That's how I can find the Chaos Emeralds. It indicates to me that the chaos is increasing. Anytime. When people say that they love Sonic Adventure 2, this is what I point to. I'm like, I don't want to do this ever. And the fact that, like, if you play as the villains or the dark side, you have to play as Rouge, and it's the exact same thing. This is the worst. Hold on a second. Potty break. Alright, I'm back. Everything came out okay, don't worry. I don't remember where this one is. I swear it's like... I don't want to do a scavenger hunt. When this game comes down to me, I just don't want to do this. If I'm playing a Sonic game, I want to play a Sonic game. I don't want to go looking for crystals. dirt from one of them, but I don't know. I don't remember how to go down. There we go. Much better.
Find the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald hidden somewhere around here. Use the radar at the bottom of the screen and hints to help you find them all.
I gotta remember that Soul... Gotta think of the name. Soul Reaver collection is out. For some reason, this reminds me of that. I guess it's the time period or whatever. Exciting. You know what I want to do in my Sonic game? I want to pull blocks backwards. Oh, wait, was it another game besides the 1 and 2 remake? Nice. I did it. Now I have to find 2 more. Boy, am I looking forward to that. Not. Psych.
It's closer. One more left. It's over.
I'm dead. Dude, what? Alright, what is up with skate decks? I feel like there's so many like collector skate decks for some reason. Like, oh, this, like there were several for Street Fighter, I believe. I don't know when that became a thing where people are like, I want a new skate deck. Because for me, I'm going to be honest, if I won something like that, I'd want to use it. I'd want to like show up to a skate park and someone's like, "Oh man, what kind of board is that?" I was like, "Oh, this is my this is my Soul Reaver. That's why I can't kickflip." Shut the, I don't need a fucking riddle. I'm playing Sonic. I'm not asking for a riddle. Shut up, game. So there's 4 rolling eyes. That's one. That means the 4th one is over here. Here somewhere. Okay, well, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Do you see it? That broken ass camera? I don't. Where is it? What is. These are the kinds of things that having a second analog stick fixes. I can't tell where the hell the thing was at. It's behind me, I can tell, but I don't know where to jump at. Good job, Ranky. Better than enough. Skyrim mods. Do I understand Skyrim mods? Look at his ass. Oh, this guy's so hot. You know, man, look at this guy. You know who would be perfect to play him? Idris Elba. There's one thing I think of when I see Knuckles, it's Idris Elba.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about
It's
it
called
on
Prison
Saturday
Island.
TV. I still can't believe that Sonic would destroy the military building or rob the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Hey, look, it's Amy. And Eggman, too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
And this is the part that made his levels terrible. So instead of being, because in Sonic Adventure 1, I think his levels are like Sonic levels, but he can float. In this game, it's whatever the hell this is. It's like bad virtual on.
Hey, how's that?
I found all the crystals, but it's even worse now.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here? I know, but I'm here to save my hero, Sonic. Again? Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again. Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back.
Yep. I remember hating these missions so much. Again, this is why I had zero interest in playing Sonic Adventure. I don't want to do whatever the hell this was, or stuff like this. I respect them for trying to figure out something different to do, but not like this. Not like this. For real? Sonic! Beep beep. Yeah, I can't, man. This game is, I don't know, man. I feel like Sonic Adventure 1 is so much better just because it's focused. Like, it is what it is, and you got the most different things that you have. Like, instead of every Tails and Eggman level being that, I think the levels that are close to that is it's the robot, it's Gamma. You got the fishing mini game, then like Sonic, Amy, and Knuckles, and Tails. All their levels are pretty much just regular Sonic levels, just from a different perspective, which I think works way better, personally. All right, let's see. Get away from all the beeps, the bleeps and bloops. Go with Atari. No, that was Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 1 is a perfectly cromulent game to me. 2, I did not like. 2 was the one that when I was younger, the people that when I moved from Georgia to Florida, the people that were in Florida were like, dude, you don't like Sonic Adventure 2? I was like, no, it's fucking terrible. It's so annoying. It wasn't just the beeps, it was just like, I don't want to play, I don't want to do a scavenger hunt. I don't want to play as a robot. I just want to play Sonic levels when I play my Sonic game. But again, I feel like I'm probably the only person in the world that actually had fun playing the Big the Cat fishing levels, so it was fun trying to figure out where like the water was and trying to catch whatever fish you had to catch. This is an Atari collection. I bought the DLC for this collection, as strange as that is to say. Which was these two parts right here. All I want to do, the thing I love about this collection, the thing that makes this collection way better than most other collections to me, and they've been trying to live up to this is the first one they put out, and they did the Karateka. No. That's the thing. So Atari 50. The thing about the Atari collections is that the Atari collections are always a collection of Atari games, but Atari 50, instead of being that, is set up in this really cool timeline way, and it's got like, you know, you got the pictures of the machines and what made them important. Then you've got interviews with people, you got like business cards. They have like all sorts of cool media. So if you're into like the history of the console, it's really cool. What they did with the DLC for this is this goes up to the 1990s and beyond, which I think is the Lynx and the Jaguar, which caught me off guard. That was actually the thing that got me to buy this collection. I have a million other ways to play Atari games. I've had a million collections in the past, but them having like Jaguar and Lynx in particular, this is crazy because you don't see these much. And then they have interviews with the people that worked on the games and were part of the company, but they also have interviews with people that make things or were making games at the time that didn't, you know, maybe they grew up playing Atari games, like hearing their perspective, like, yeah, I remember that game was awful. And then hearing like the developer like, well, this is why it was actually bad. When are you going to get an interview about the Atari Lynx? From Tim Schafer.
That I wish, like everything we've
felt was underappreciated. Like I bought a Lynx, and I was trying to find people to play the Lynx with me, and everyone else had a Game Boy. And I was like, you guys, called Slime World. Let's do this. Let's play Little Birds. Come on.
And the Lynx was totally Sam's baby. He loved the notion of the hardware, and Sam, man, he loved the Lynx into the ground, right? You know, against all odds, he wanted to make it successful. We did the original one that was sort of the original design, and then he was like, no, we got to double down on it and do it and make it better.
Being in the Bay Area, you see these ads, come test video games. So I think I tried out at a few places. Electronic Arts comes to mind. Didn't get the job there, but was lucky enough to kind of get a QA job at Atari. Back in the day, I think it was a lot more fun.
I don't think most of these companies are, people are really doing a lot. Like Psychonauts 2 came out and that was it.
Probably
Double Fine.
It does get a little old, but I think back in the day, you actually got.
They did other games too. They did they had a Sesame Street like Connect game.
Some early Jaguar games like Cybermorph. The QA department actually got a lot of input into those games from a design perspective. You know what? I think the Lynx was great hardware. I like the fact that it was color. And I think the fact that you could have this like 4-way local multiplayer was great.
20 some years later, here I am buying a Lynx with a RGB output because people are still modding them, and selling them on eBay and stuff, right?
Like the thing that makes this collection so cool that they can't live up to is that they have so much access to Atari's history, and everybody's old now. So there's nothing for them to lose. Like, if you interview somebody that made a game back in like 79, it's not like they're really going to be around in the industry much longer. So they say like, dude, working for this person sucked. It doesn't matter. And they make let's just say they're like, you know what, we want to do an interview with the people that made like the 90s Konami Disney games. And they talk to them. There's only so much they can say because Capcom is still around and like Disney is still very much publishing things and whatever. But they put out a Tetris collection, and the problem with the Tetris collection, from what I understand, is that it doesn't include Game Boy or Nintendo. Like the two Tetris games that you think of. It includes every other version. It includes the arcade ones, the PC games, like Tetris Battle Gaiden, all these other things, but it doesn't include Nintendo Tetris or Game Boy Tetris. So you have access to games here. Whoops. But the way that they show the games is if you look, like this is a timeline. So this is 1989. This is when the Lynx comes out. And they've got things about it. They've got ads about it. They've got little quotes from it or whatever. And you hit 1990 and it starts showing you like, oh, here's a game that was on there. You can zoom. You can see the box. You can zoom in on the back of the box. But phrasing, like showing these things as like an evolution of like, oh, hey, this is what led to this. This is how you got here. Here's what we're doing at the same time. This is 1990, and they have Fatal Run coming out for the Atari for different versions because the 2600 in the 90s, I want to say when Nintendo was huge. When Nintendo was huge, Atari was doing their... I can't remember the song. I'm sure they have it in here. The Atari was going for $50 and you could get like 10 games for that price. Which is a huge promo. It didn't really stop Nintendo from being dominant, but it was something. But the way that they show this stuff is cool, and then the reason I got the DLC is because like it also, instead of just being like, oh hey, here's more games, it gave you more context for like, oh hey, here's what we were trying at this time. Just a sec.
Breakout was really early. It's a ball and paddle game, right? And it was really an idea for Nolan to do that. I mean, he had a lot of ideas, and he was the guy that went around me and corralled Jobs into designing this, not knowing that Jobs wasn't an engineer and couldn't do that. And Jobs wasn't about to tell him, but his buddy was, who was just the sweetest, brightest savant. And I come in and Steve Jobs says, hey, look at this. And here is a finished game, Breakout, that was not under development. Understand? Typical games took a few months to develop. It was like, it got dropped in from outer space, finished game, working prototype. what? And Jobs says, yeah, he claimed he designed it. And I go, no, he didn't. Bullshit. And I found out later that because Woz was coming in at night, he's working at HP, and he liked HP, but Atari was a lot more fun. So I go in and there's a finished game. I'm going, what the? This is crazy. You heard the story. I'll tell you my version because I've seen some.
But yeah, my bad. It's a really cool way to present all these old games. Before this, I feel like the Cowabunga collection was the one where it's like, oh, dude, the Cowabunga collection is like next level awesome. But when you play this and you go back to that, you're like, there's no interviews. I want to hear the people say stuff.
Right? Again, Woz is one of the most gifted, brilliant men engineering. Woz designs it with like 24 chips. Now, Nolan didn't say you had to be able to buy the chips. So some of the chips were chips out of Hewlett Packard that you couldn't get. But there was the prototype of the working game. And you look at a schematic, and I couldn't understand how would this thing work.
All right. Yeah, the fact that they put out the fact that they put out 2 DLCs for the Atari collection like blew my mind. So it came out on Switch, which is where I own this originally. When I got the Steam Deck, I bought this on PC. I wasn't gonna spend the full like 50 or 60 bucks or whatever it was again, because the year this game came out, this was definitely in my nominee for like top 10 games of the year, just because it's such a cool way to present these things. But I guess it's showing you the years that all this stuff is coming out. Is this the one that does the? I thought they had the network games. Oh no, they added Berserk. Oh man, that's right. When they announced that this had Berserk, I was like, I gotta check this out. I love Berserk. Die humanoid, fight like a robot. Berserk 2, Frenzy. It's very Super Football. Look at this. This is on an Atari console. This is the 7800. It's not good. This game is awful. But I mean, then again, I feel like is it Joe Montana football? No, it's not Joe Montana. I think it's John Elway's quarterback on the Nintendo. That's like a really like not great game. This is up there with that. Like if you think that game is okay, you might as well like this. Double Dunk, I think, is not good if I remember right. Yeah, this is one of those games where you can get into it, and maybe if I played with somebody else, it'd be fine. But playing against the computer, it's like so frustrating because like you can't tell the distance here. I'm gonna hit play. Let's go. So you have access to the games. It's got little borders. They have the instruction manuals in here if you want to see what the manual would have looked like if they made it, or the manuals are actually there. You got Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside. Those are your 2 players in your team. That's me. I'm the green team. Speaking of beeps. Oh, see, he steals the ball. Again, this is the thing that, like, with these old basketball games, it's hard for me to even understand, is I can't figure out where the hell I am. Again, I don't know when he stole the ball from me. Clears the ball. Good job, Mr. Outside. Or inside. Oh, snap. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, so you get the games, and the thing with the Atari collections in the past is that you would just have these games there, and you're like, well, if you don't have any soft spot for some of the games, maybe something like Yard's Revenge stands out to you, but most of the time it's just like a bunch of garbage. But having the interviews with the developers and them talking about like, oh hey, this is why this came out and this is what this meant, makes the games feel better to me. This is 2023. Let's see what this is. There's also there are unlockable games and there's reimagining of key games. Yes. That's gonna be me one day. That should be me for Halloween if you dress up as this dude. So this would have been the end of the thing, but then they did one more DLC where they covered the first console war. And what's cool about this, because again, Atari owns stuff, which is how this happened. I think they changed owners. The thing that was cool about this is that I believe that they own the rights to Intellivision and maybe ColecoVision or something. So then they can mention, like, they can have information about all these other things too. That's crazy. I don't think the games in this collection, this version, or this DLC were necessarily good, but it was just super cool to see them be like, oh yeah, this is like before Nintendo and Sega existed. Like Atari versus Intellivision was like huge. Love some frogs and flies. If you're playing this with another player, there you go. Damn it. Oh, what? Killing me. Damn straight, I got a 2-pointer. Oh, who's got 4 points now? Damn straight. It's my fly. Oh, 10 points. I'm so good at eating flies. These are the kinds of games that people had back then too. It was like so the funny thing about games like this is I have been at LAN parties where nobody knows what to play, and I'll pull up like ROMs and it'll be something like this, and somebody like people will be like slightly tipsy or whatever, and like watching people get like really competitive about like, dude, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you in this game. It's not like fuck you. Is really funny because these games they're so pure. Like you could be a person that doesn't really play games, but you have an idea of, you know, I gotta eat these flies. I have to. I'm gonna let Steve eat more flies than me. Fuck Steve. Damn it. What? My fly. Almost got 2 in a go. Damn. First to 30. First to 40. Ah. First to 50. Damn. The fun thing about these kinds of games too is like once they're done, they're done. Like the games just like have like a hard like, nope, you're done. You're not playing this anymore. This game is over. The end. That's what I'm talking about. Like the games just end. And then you can just repeat them forever. There is no ending. But yeah, the complaint that people had about this specific DLC is that like I had never heard of the M network. But there's not a lot of like interviews. There's not a lot of context here.
It's been noted over the years that when there are at least 2 and sometimes 3 consoles fighting it out is when the video game business is its healthiest.
I think they were only some of the business people for whom it was war. And even though I'm the one who started saying cartridge wars, that was a turn of phrase as a metaphor as opposed to a, and let's draw blood. But inside the toy industry, they really did think that way. Maybe it was mid-November of '82, and so we do a demo. But the VP of marketing in his fancy suit in there. The VP turns his head very slowly and he looks at me and he goes, "What you have to understand, young man, is that we are at war. We are at war with Atari," which tells you the attitudes of Mattel. "Every sale that we make takes something away from Atari and gives it to us. And even if I can't sell it now, I can stop somebody from buying an Atari now with this game. And that's why we're putting it on television. And you have to understand that this is a war." I don't know if I can get my eyelids as low as his, but so we got the speech.
To Atari, it was a console war. To Mattel's Intellivision, it was a console war. To Activision, it was an opportunity.
And as kids, we didn't care at all. You know, I would go over friends' houses to play ColecoVision, and I was amazed. You know, like Donkey Kong was amazing. The controller sucked, but the games were still a blast to play, and we just ignored that. And same thing with television. Tons of fun games in the television. The controller sucked, but we didn't care. We were having fun playing the games.
It's just ironic that there's much less of a console war now, because I mean, how many different consoles can you play Call of Duty on? All of them? Right. So it doesn't even work that way anymore. But if you wanted to play a particular game, if you wanted to play Plimpton's Baseball or whatever they called it, you had to have the Intellivision. There was no other way. And that certainly did make it a battle.
If you go back and you look at the old Intellivision and Atari commercials, and how they duel in different ways and sometimes make fun of each other and so on. You see the height of it as far as the public was concerned.
It was definitely a console war between the two console makers, but we could use any console we wanted, and in fact would occasionally do that. We would say this game would work so much better on the Intellivision, let's put it over on the Intellivision shelf and work on it when we can. So yes, there was a console war, but there were those of us who benefited from it.
I mean, Atari was so far ahead in sales, I don't think they really worried about the Intel. Maybe at first they did, but they were outselling it.
Yes, it was a war, but I think that the money was so heavily on the Atari side that, you know, Mattel was fighting a losing battle out the door.
Atari sold about 27.5 million VCSs. That's between 1977 and 1991. I don't know if that's if the numbers for the Intellivision are from just Mattel Electronics, but their total run was about 3 million.
Well, you know, they say that history goes to the victors. As the guy who coined the term console war, I would say actually that Atari won the first console war, because as much as I hate to say it, we never caught Atari in sales. We never sold as many games. We never sold as many consoles. Making money in this business is something that you have to do in order to keep making games. We're driven by passion. We have a love of making games. In the end, console wars are the business part of it. We as game makers never felt like we were at war. We're just trying to build great games that will sell.
Yep. So the other thing about this is that if you don't want to look at that view, you can go here and you can sort it by platform to see what kind of games you've got. You can sort by platform. I think it's title, content type. I want to say there's year also. This is actually my favorite way to look at it because you can go all the way back. But you also have things like this too, where there are literal unlockable games, and there's also by platforms. You've got arcade games, 2600, 5200. This blew my mind because why would you put 5200 games in this collection? No offense, but fuck the 5200. This is a completely forgettable console. You got the 7800 Lynx. The 800 was the one that was like, oh, I was like, wait, they did what? They put PC games on here. Why? I don't even think I realized I had this. This might be from DLC. And then you got the Jaguar. But on top of that too, so let's go to the 2600. We're gonna load up a game. Scary game. One of the scariest games of all time, if I can find it. Here it is, Haunted House. This is Haunted House. So my goal in Haunted House is to find these items, I believe, and like get to the roof. When I press a button, I can see things around me, but I want to say it wears off after a while. It's like I'm supposed to be holding a candle. I can go. Alright, so I found one item, looks like a candle. I can go up and down through floors. So right now I'm upstairs. We got a spooky ghost here. The ghost stopped me. That ghost stopped me. Another item. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to build a lantern and get out. I had nowhere to go. 100% on me. It's my fault. Okay. Well, anyway, so this is Haunted House. To some people, this is a classic Atari game. I got a lot of respect for this game. I think this game is really neat. But what they did with this collection is like, in addition to just having like a bunch of like really cool interviews and collections of games, they did this thing here where they have reimagined games where they either made a sequel, like a fake sequel or whatever. So you got these games here. There's more too, I believe. Let's go here. Haunted Houses. So it's the same idea, but instead of it being, the weird overhead thing, like now you're playing an actual like game. It's in 3D, but it's kind of the same goal. I'm so startled. But anyway, so they do weird remixes of the games or just make new games or whatever. It's really, really, really neat to me. I think some of those games, like if you do certain things, you unlock things. They also have like this right here is a game that I believe they had heard about, but they didn't have a way to emulate it, so they figured out a way to like make their own version. It's a lot of stuff in this. None of the other collections they put out have anything close. Like I bought the Jeff Minter collection and another one too, and I was like, oh, these aren't on the same level. It's not that they didn't have the same level of access. It's just that Atari is such a well-known story, and then they just kind of had so much freedom to do so much things with it. Like they were able to cover the console wars instead of it being like a separate Intellivision collection. Alright, my bad. What are we doing now? That Amazing Princess Sarah. The other game that's like this. There's another game where like you pick up things and you throw them around too. Load this game up. I haven't played it since 2019. The new one that's coming out. Fucking wet dreams don't dry. Ugh, it's so gross. Magna cum laude. Ew. Leisure Suit Larry on a Steam Deck with a controller sounds like a fantastic idea. Not gonna do it. I am Sam. I don't have the original. What is it? What's the first one called? I have when Telltale put the games out. I think I own 3 seasons of it. I don't know if it was 3 or 4 seasons long. I was really looking forward to those games, and then didn't play them. Big Apple, 3 a.m. This game is poopy shit coming out of a plumber's fingers. So the new game doesn't do this. New game, instead of... This game feels like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like, it feels like a Kaizo game, like the super hard Mario games that people play on YouTube. The new one feels more like a proper hard game. So those skull blocks right there kill you instantly, and once you get to the actual levels, there are levels that are just full of nothing but those. Yikes. Man. Good old F-Zero. I wish I was good at those games. I don't know, man. I was very happy for unknown reasons when they announced F-Zero 99 was coming out. And I played it for a while. And then I was like, man, I'm no good at this. Like, I think the highest I ever came was maybe like 20th place or something like that. Somebody told me a long time ago that they thought it was actually like decent at F-Zero. I bet you can't beat a level of super ghouls and ghosts. Take that. Yeah. You know who could do it? Robert Smith. There's one thing I know about that guy. It's that he loves super ghouls and ghosts. Just to say I know nothing about him. Oh, damn. Yikes. This game is disease diarrhea coming out of face to be stuck here in this fat ass game any longer. This is back when he was still like. Now he does different videos. His videos now feel very like I'm sticking to a type of video, and that's what it is. Sometimes they're like concept videos, which is even stranger. One of the stranger things out there. Back when this game came out, I believe this was just like straight. There was in the early videos, like it was just genuine. It just felt like, oh, this guy's like maybe scripted, maybe not, but it's just like, you know, hearing him talk about like, you know, say Castlevania 2 literally made people think that Castlevania 2 was one of the worst games of all time. At some point, instead of being that, it turned into jeez. Like what he does now is it all feels so fake. It feels like I have to. This is the part of the video where I rage. It was really bad. Like thinking back to when the series started, when it hits like episode 60 or so, it gets terrible. I did it. I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. I feel like this is a game I might have played on 3DS. I don't know for sure. Look at this. I'll take that. Hold that L. He said the game is fat piss. Not worth it. Come on. Mother sucker. Alright, well anyway. Yeah, the new game is way more fun. That game, it's not that version right there, this game right here is not entertaining. It's just very one note. Like you're always in impossible levels and dying a bunch, which is, for somebody, I'm not somebody. I definitely need to drop these monitors down. I would do it right now, but it looks weird on the stream because it'll be like everything will drop really quick, and I have to like tighten it and then readjust and try to raise everything up alone, and it's not fun. I got them up super high partially because I can put I'm an American. I can put drinks on here with straws in them and it doesn't hit the bottom of the monitor. That's part of it. It's too, I had it lower originally because when I play racing games, I don't like driving and being like the entire time. I'd rather be lower. But it just made the desk feel not as open, but I could drop it maybe like maybe about 6 inches or so, you know. I bought Resident Evil 1 and 2 and they came out on GOG because I trust me, I was extremely excited when they announced they're putting out Resident Evil 1, the original, like not the GameCube version, like just the original like weird polygon version from PC on GOG. I was so excited. and I got it installed on the Steam Deck, and like there's all these crazy workarounds people were trying to get the game to run. Like, oh, this cutscene doesn't load, and this one does, and then some of the transitions don't work right, and I ended up uninstalling it, and it probably works fine now. PlayStation Director's Cut. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on Tekken 2 real quick. I'm going to lower these monitors. Hopefully it doesn't take me super long. Can't see me. My time is now. Keep an eye out for spaghetti here. This was the first PlayStation game I played. Blew my mind. Alright. Alright, I feel like I overcorrected my monitors, but it's all good. Let's work it out. The way for me to know is for me to finally pull the plug, or not pull the plug out, take the hit and just hook up the steering wheel and see how things feel. So the problem with this emulator is that for some reason, player 2 is player 1. I don't know why that is, and I can't seem to fix it. Hachi. Ashima. Cat burglar.
Final round. Fight!
Damn right.
You win.
That was the sound I would hear going into the arcade when Tekken 5 was new, and it would literally, if I was going to play Tekken and I came in there and I heard this 3 times in a row, I would straight up walk out the arcade. Cat burglar. Tipper Gore. I don't know. I remember the games that were gone were Night Trap. It was Mortal Kombat was mixed up in all sorts of legal proceedings. I think people were trying to make a case for like the light guns in general. I switched it to one round and put it on like easy because I just wanted to unlock characters before I actually play the game. Look at that. 3 hits, 50% damage. 1 hit, 50% damage. Get out of town, you know. No more ovaries. Get out of here.
You win. Final round. Fight!
If you didn't know, Tekken 8 is going through a bit of an issue right now. I didn't play much of Tekken 8 because I don't like the Tekken 7 has like rage arts, which are like their supers. I don't like that already because that felt like a get out of jail free card. Like if somebody's messing up, for somebody else to just be able to like counter, or somebody else to be losing and then to get like a super move feels lame. Street Fighter does it, but Street Fighter feels a bit more earned, maybe? Damn. Playing on easy with 20-second timer and I still lost. It's almost like I need to actually try to play the game. And not just rely on one move, but that is a hell of a move. Look at that. Damn right. Damn right. Dibs.
Final round. Fight!
Death Fist.
Final round. Fight!
Yo, I'm fighting a bear. This bear looks like poop. Look at you, aliens. Damn it. Got him. Let his guard down. Punch right in the kidneys.
Final round. Fight!
Nice. Well played. Shit. Oh, attrition. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot I gotta fight Devil, too. Oh, what is that thing? I gotta fight a demon? So, when I played Tekken the first time, being at this guy's house, and it was the middle of the night, it's like, you know, 12 o'clock at night, 1 in the morning, and like never having heard of Devil. I had heard of Tekken, but I only played Virtual Fighter. Seeing that, and then unlocking that character, and then having matches where it was Devil versus Angel, and it's just like that weird cathedral stage, and they're shooting lasers back and forth, like, man, this is the best way to experience PlayStation. That fist. My hero. I'm gonna be just like him when I get older. Beat it, you aliens. Ken Kutaragi. Oh, wow. Harada got a shout out in Tekken 2. Crazy. Namcot. What did I unlock? I had Wang, Kuma, Poop Bear. I just want to see what he looks like on my own.
Final round. Fight!
Darn tootin'.
Final round.
Does he have... Yo, that kick, that combo right there. The 1-2 punch. Alright, we're good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, Looking for a song. Looking at the lyrics to "Wanna Be" by the Spice Girls is very important. All right. When I was a kid, this looked like they were actually zooming into the castle, like they were going in there. So the thing I liked the first game, I never got into like ghouls and ghosts, or super ghosts and goblins, or whatever. Super ghouls and ghosts. I never cared for the double jump. I feel like this game always felt a little bit too floaty for me. Some people say it's way easier. I'm sure it is. It just feels weird. It just feels weird. The first version of this game I played was, well, not this game in particular, but the series in general was, for some reason, I think I bought Ghosts and Goblins on the Nintendo in the late 90s from the same rental place I've mentioned before. Oh, this isn't the one that has the rifle shooting, that's the Genesis one. Yikes. Hard times over here, man. This is the one. This is the one, right here. Watch this. Watch this be the run. I really need to put... I had Skate. I think I had downloaded Skate at one point. Maybe not. Either way, I know I've got Skate on my PC somewhere. I need to put Skate on here. Ah, ack. There's so much time. Forget all about that. Yes, indeed. All right. Shit. Yo. Come on, game. Give that to me. I had to know if the fire was behind the fence or not. It looked like it was in front of it. I kept avoiding it. Wasn't 100% sure. Now I know. It's fine. Shit. Shit. Where's my crossover fireball? There it is. Damn it. Oh, man. What? Well, when he's like this, he gets access to an air dash, so it's okay. I want to restart this. Oh boy. Game feels so weird, man. After playing like super weird, stiff Ghosts and Goblins forever, going back to this is like weird. Oh, you mother sucker. Sweet. Bad spot. Man. I'm getting punked by this game. Couldn't move. Slow down. Oh, jeez. That slow down though, man. boy. That thing right there should have hit you. Did you move? That's fine, whatever. Nope, can't deal with it. Gotta wait for this thing to disappear. I don't know where I'm supposed to stand it there. 'Cause I suck. What? Man, keep taking these stupid cheap hits. Dumb. Oh, I was trying to crouch. For some reason I didn't realize the ladder was right there, even though it's literally right in front of my face. One. Yikes. There's wolf number 2. And now by the ladder. Down. Didn't work out for me. Hit that reset button. Oh no. Already off to a bad start. All the way back to the beginning. Ah, man. I want to get to that water part. I'm chasing waterfalls, I don't know why. Yo. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. Rude. Straight up rude. Turn me into a chicken. Oh, shit. Armor. Armor. Oh, good lord. Gotta get out of there. Time for me to die. It's a bummer that I went from having armor, like the green armor with the sacred flame as they called it, to probably nothing. I guess I need to stand on top of the rock. We'll do that. The thing is solid. Solid. Okay. Again. I don't know why the flames are so delayed when I shoot them. I mean, I know it's because it's this game, but still, man. Gotta stand on that rock. Gotta get to the damn rock. The rock says... Choco. 1 life. We're good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. I kind of want to go back and get that, but I'll just keep going forward and stop it. Okay, we're going to stand on the rock this time. That seems like a safe spot. Maybe. Yes. Shit. You jerk. Oh my god. Oh, look at how close I was. You see how close I was? It was right there. No. So close, man. More shot. come on. Yeah, that's right. Come at me, bro. Not you. I don't want you to come at me. Yeah. Now you can come at me. No! Oh no. Oh. Why? I'll take it. Go back for that. I need the points. I need the points. I don't know why I need the points, but I need those points. Man, this sucks so much. It's just where everything keeps spawning. They're all spawning like right by the rocks. Never good. It's like I have to continue. Shit. My last life? Yep. Sure. Hell yeah. We don't have a chance. We do this stupid clan thing here. The light felt like it went on forever. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for this gate. Gotta work on my platforming apparently. Oh well. It wasn't meant to be. Trickster. Do I have a save for this game? Whoa, 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 whoa. I do. I must have a save or something. See if I have anything. I do not. Alright, that's all good. Well, I guess I'm going to get ready for bed, and it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I feel like my dog is waiting for me. That's my excuse anyway. I'm hoping I'll be back on tonight. We'll see. Monday night. I got to compete with Raw, but don't worry. I got you covered. I got Raw right here. What do you need to watch that for? What do we have? We got Lex Luger, Undertaker, Yokozuna, that Bret Hart, Luna Vachon, Doink, Ramon, Big Daddy, Diesel. What more could you need? Anyway, I'll see you later. Have a good night and peace.